Right. What do you got? Anybody got questions?
Coach, make it up, be safe to coach.
We didn't play real good in the first half. I was disappointed. Had some untimely turnovers, fumbles. Had one in the second half as well. We don't do that. We, probably are able to score a couple more touchdowns and, kind of put the game out of reach a heck of a lot earlier than we did. But we ran the ball successfully. Most of the game, I thought Mekhi Hughes really ran the ball, tough, hard-nosed. We ran the clock out there at the end. There wasn't it was fourth down. We got to get 10 yards. Why not take a shot? We knew they were going to be pressing us, and Mike threw a really nice ball to Lawrence Keys for the touchdown, put the game out of reach. I thought defensively we had a tough time early in the game, didn't tackle great, didn't play with great leverage. They did a really nice job of running a lot of mesh routes underneath, and it seemed like they're kind of one step ahead of us in the first half. We're playing man, or if we were playing zone, they held the ball for a while until someone got open. But they got good players. I've said that all week. I was telling a bunch of people I think they've got excellent players, and Coach Dilfer's going to do a great job there.
On the decision on the touchdown pass, did you consider pooch punting there, or was it?
You're only going to gain 11 yards. We thought we could take off, at the very least 5, 6, 7 seconds. And you also got an opportunity for a PI, too. I've seen that happen before. So, it's one of those in-between spots where, you punt it in the end zone, you gain 11 yards. At that point in time, maybe 6, 7 seconds was better, but perfect throw and catch, good protection.
You said that you've seen the running backs do some good things. You were looking for someone to stand out and be great. Do you think that Mekhi?
Yeah, he did it today. He sure did. I was very impressed. We got into crunch time. I wanted to make sure he was in the game.
How much does your confidence in Pratt play into decisions like that to go on fourth down, and just the trust that you guys have?
I just, we got a lot of trust in him and a lot of guys on the team, and there's a throw earlier that he wanted to get back, and I just thought it was a perfect throw, in the back of the end zone, and if he doesn't catch that other guy's not catching it, which it wouldn't have mattered at that time, but great throw by Michael.
You mentioned the slow start.
Pardon?
You mentioned the slow start. What was the conversation at halftime, and how proud were you of the effort that they showed coming out?
Well, there was a big score at the end of the first half, to make it 20-14, and then, obviously, we knew we were receiving the opening kickoff of the second half, and a great drive down the field to go up 21-20, and I think it got everybody's confidence up quite a bit then.
Come out of the halftime locker room, Coach, your first two drives, 11 plays, and it's 11 runs. You saw something that you realized that we could make a change.
Well, I just kept being successful, and a lot of times, the coordinators, they want to get a little bit too cute, and I thought Slade did an excellent job of staying with what was working.
You talked about Mekhi a couple of times already, but he's the first 100-yard rush you have this season. In a little more detail, but what was he doing to create more openings for himself and to get those yards?
Well, when it's not blocked, he still gets 2-3 yards, which is a big deal. 2nd and 7's a lot better play than 2nd and 10. And then when it is blocked, he does an excellent job of running behind his pads. He doesn't go down with the first tackle. He's always falling forward. He's probably a 200-pound guy, but he's a really powerful person and good movement. I thought he got to the second level a couple times, and we talk about C2 split 2, where you see two guys, you try to stretch them and go between them, and he did that quite a few times today as well.
This 12-yard run, Coach, with 4:42 to go in the game, right in the middle, and that was about. Just talk about that run.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 of those today. Where he just, he got 12, 13 yards and broke tackles, and there's got to be a crease in there. The offensive line's got to do a good job of making something happen. Tight ends, receivers downfield blocking, and
Tell him anything after the game special, like we needed somebody to step up and take that role.
no, I told him great job, fantastic job. he's the thing about Mackay is he did his ACL last year right before the first game, so he had a tough year. Rehabbing. A lot of guys give up. He never gave up. He always worked extremely hard, had a positive attitude, and you like it when good things happen to good people.
Guys were getting frustrated by calls they weren't getting in the first half, or were getting called for. Did you say anything?
No, there's a couple breaks we didn't get in the first half, but we got a couple breaks in the second half. Right?
Can you talk about the goal line stand when they?
There's one of them right there. They jumped over the top, and it's always we work on, and I'm sure Coach Dilfer, they work on it a ton too. Quarterback sneak is tougher than you think. It's a tougher play than people think it is, and I'm sure he wishes he had ran behind his pads in the offensive line rather than jumping over the top. He jump over the top. A lot of times, good things don't happen. And we got fortunate with 12 guys on the field.
Shadraker's got a couple of penalties in the first half. I'm not sure about the holding call, but he seemed like he bounced back.
Yeah, he played well. They called a hold on him on a quick screen, and I have to come back and look at it. But for his first start at Division I football, I thought he really handled himself well.
I'd like to go back to Key's touchdown, that last touchdown catch, because you were on the other side of the field from where I was. So it was a little bit tougher catch.
Were you on the other sideline?
Kind of sitting down. That was
The hell's the deal?
I was in that angle. So, he had to create a little separation, and he did it well with the defense.
Yeah, you want to stack the guy so you have an opportunity to come out. I had this great receiver that I played with in college that used to do just a tremendous job on the fade ball. He's sitting there in the back, so that's why I was giving him a little crap. But no, you're right. You got to give yourself some room. And he stacked, and then Mike threw it over his outside shoulder, and it was a really nice throw and catch. Those guys work on that all the time. I mean, all the time. We have pad and go. We do every pre-practice to warm up. Where we're just working on fade balls.
Tyler Grubbs played the opening series.
I watched him. He wanted to play so bad. He just didn't look like he was moving around very good. And, it's going to be good this week to get him healthy because he's a hell of a football player. But, Jared stepped in, got an opportunity, played his butt off, played great.
You're a little banged up right now.
I think it's coming at a good time for us. I do. We got, I think it'll help Michael get a little more healthy. Prince Pines ought to be able to go. You talked about Tyler Grubbs. Those are three really good players right there. So I think all of them will be a lot more healthy after a week off.
Thanks.
Pretty good? Thank y'all.